Alright everyone, welcome back. This is Paul Gaither. This is Madden NFL 2002. Welcome to year 3 of our franchise. And welcome to the Super Bowl. We're going to have the yearly award winners such as the MVP, the Offensive Player of the Year, the Defensive Player of the Year. We're going to have the Offensive Rookie of the Year, which is another Houston Texan. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to the Kansas City Chiefs, strong safety, Coach of the Year there. And I like to make a special note that the Texans had a Defensive Rookie of the Year runner-up. Not an award winner, but a runner-up. The best QB, the best running back is also the MVP. The best wide receiver in the NFL award, J.J. Stokes, also in on the voting. Best offensive line goes to the Ravens. Defensive line with Bryant Young finishing in the top 3 in voting. Best linebacker was also the Defensive Player of the Year. The best defensive back includes Lance Schulters in the final voting, but goes to Champ Bailey, and Jason Elam is the top kicker. As we skip ahead, we're going to see the injury report for the Ravens, and Sam Adams is going to be out. We look at the offensive lineup. Elvis Gerback, 84 overall at quarterback. Jamal Lewis, the MVP, 88 overall. Sam Gash, who is probable, might play, is only 75 at his current strength and level. With Todd Heap, a future tight end that we know is the backup fullback simply because of need. This is their wide receiving core, led by Travis Taylor. Shannon Sharp at tight end. We have the offensive line with Ogden and Edwin here, Rashad Ackerman, Kevin Warren, and Mac Bryant across the offensive line. Rob Burnett at defensive end and Michael McRae at the opposite side. A defensive tackle with Sam Adams out. The strength of their defensive linemen are 75 and 80 as a 67 and a 72 overall. There might be an opportunity to exploit that in the middle in the run game. Peter Bolloware, the left outside linebacker. Ray Lewis, the middle linebacker. And Jamie Sharper at right outside linebacker. I take a special note to Edgerton Hardwell. The middle linebacker is only rated a 58 overall in this game, where he is rated much higher in later Madden games, like into the 80s, 86, 88, whatever. Rated much higher. In the secondary, they're led by Chris McAllister, but they also have Starks as 290-plus overall corners. However, they do not have Ed Reed in this franchise. He does not exist in the created draft classes. So here is their secondary. They have Randall Vance instead of Ed Reed. And then Walter Ford at strong safety. Those are your Baltimore Ravens. And now, it's game time. Can you feel the tension? I know I can. We've been waiting a month and a half for this. The first video released.
Welcome to
month
the
and a
Super
half
Bowl
ago.
matchup between the Ravens and the 49ers. Coach Billett has led this team to the Super Bowl. Now we'll see if he can earn the right to hoist the Lombardi Trophy. Over to you, Pat.
Thanks for the update, JB. The Ravens have made it all the way to the Super Bowl, John.
Yep, and this is what it's all about. This is what you play for, a shot at the whole deal. Throw out everything that happened up to this game, because when that kickoff happens, that's the real deal.
It would have been nice to see the Super Bowl have presentation with both teams being introduced, but I don't think Madden ever does that. I've been playing Madden all the way through Madden 25, and they don't do that. Here's the head coach of the Ravens. Remember, the year 2000, they were in the Super Bowl and won it. In our first year of our franchise, they won it.
Both teams are ready.
And now they're back
Let's
again.
hit the field for the opening kickoff.
That is 3 times in 4 years. And our 49ers have made it back to the big game for the first time since 1994. This is not a rematch. This is a pre-match of the 2012 Super Bowl, where the Ravens really would defeat the 49ers with Colin Kaepernick at quarterback.
Richardson gets it off.
What a big hit to start some tempo for special teams, blowing up the returner. Whew, here we go. Super Bowl, baby. 3-by-1 to the right with a tight end and 2 receivers, single back.
Garcia throws left
Out to the left side. The first pass is complete.
Catch by Owen.
It sure was. Catches like that are going to put him in the Hall of Fame.
It's nice to have T.O. on the offense. And the offense comes out with a completion.
I asked Coach Billick about his game plan, and he felt like the team had finally gelled. He felt certain that they would play a great game today. We should be in for a terrific contest, Pat.
Thank you. That was Leslie Visser.
Aye, right.
From the sideline.
Play action and sack fumble. Defense recovers.
Jump on the ball.
Oh my goodness. Opening start with a great pass to Owens and then a strip sack. The league's potentially best defense. Them or Tampa Bay. And they take it away. What an ugly start. The Niners defense has their backs to the wall.
This may be a delay of the game on the offense. Steps back. Gerback throws left.
And a completion down the field.
To 12. Gerback looks sharp on that play.
Yeah, he's really proved that he's a good quarterback on that play.
Gerback with something to prove. A former 49er.
Serious
Back up to Steve Young.
Take a look and see why it was successful.
I don't know what the defense is trying to do there. Watch it. They just seem to be totally out of position to even try and stop that one.
Former Kansas City Chief quarterback as well. Now in the Super Bowl.
Using split backs. Man in motion.
Sending Shannon Sharp in motion. 1st and 10.
It's a blitz. Number 99 with the takedown at the 11. Right up the middle. Not much there.
Yeah, they opened up the hole for him, but there was someone waiting on the other side.
Spicer, who is brought in to literally do exactly that, be a run-stuffing 4-3 defensive end, does his job against the league MVP. Draw play.
Winborn brings him down at the 10. That run didn't get him much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
Winborn, born to win, makes a big stop inside, setting up a 3rd down. Not 3rd and goal. They can move the chains if they get to the 1-yard line.
They need 7. Gerback to throw it. With the throw. Batted down.
Almost intercepted.
I don't think this quarterback knows what touch means.
Washington almost with a clutch interception to take the ball right back for the offense. That's going to hold the Ravens to a field goal.
The defense is keeping the offense off balance.
When you get close to the goal line, it's time to dig deep and get the ball into the end zone.
That fumble has cost San Francisco 3 points and tempo.
The kick is up. The kicker gets all of that one. The Ravens got in front.
And just like that, Baltimore is on the scoreboard.
Richardson gets it off. He takes a knee.
1st and 10.
4-man front. Using motion.
Changing the strength of the offense. The rookie in motion.
Garcia to throw it. With the throw. McAllister brings him down at the 29.
What a catch by Owens. I thought that hit the defender in the chest, and suddenly Owens had the football.
Ball on the own 29. With the spin move.
Yeah, we know what happened. He didn't make the 1st down, but you know I love this camera angle, and you know that I love to talk about the push here. Look right there. Look at that push. The 49ers offensive line, their heels are on the blue line. They're shoving everyone on the Ravens team backwards. Not a single Ravens jersey is there to make a stop. And yet, Ray Lewis, the master himself, knifes in and cuts the running back down. Lots of Ravens fans in the building.
3rd and short.
Despite the push, The push that we
The
expected.
49ers only a field goal down.
Here we have 3rd and inches.
Garcia
Passing play.
throws left. McAllister brings him down at the 36. How about Terrell Owens, John?
This guy can really turn it on during any game. He's a big receiver that doesn't mind contact, and he can take a hit and still hold on to the ball.
Pass completed. 3rd one to Owens. 3rd completion in a row.
First and 10. He gets the toss. Ford brings him down at the 34. He wanted to get to the corner on that play.
That's great containment by the defense. They were all in the right position, and there was just no place for him to run.
Barlow unable to break that tackle as they lose 3 yards on that play design.
Back to throw. Number 91 stops him at the 28.
Despite the lack of strength, they gave up pressure and Garcia goes down. 3rd and 18, losing 3 and then losing 5.
Under the center. Drops back to throw. With the throw. Caught. Russell makes the stop at the 38.
Without Ed Reed on the team, there is a different number 20. This one is Rawson. 49ers held to punt, but at least it's not a turnover.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
The fair catch. Ball on the 14.
14. Looking to throw it. Gerback lets it fly. Burt was the intended target. He overthrows his intended receiver.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
Not a lot of targets out there for the Ravens. Overthrown. 2nd and 10. Not giving the ball to the running back, the league MVP.
Looking to throw it. With the pass.
Still deciding to throw.
Makes the stop at the 18. They're looking for the screen.
The defense was all over that one. They need to do a better job of mixing things up.
Can't blame them for putting the ball in the hands of Shannon Sharp, but you can blame them for
Get
not
set.
feeding their running back. 3rd and 6.
On the run. Schulter calls him down behind the line. He wanted to get it to the outside there, but there was no room to run.
I'll tell you, that defense ate that play up, Pat. They really need to keep it going up the middle if they want to have success against this defense.
Lance Schulter's proving why it was a good decision
The
to
Ravens
re-sign
punted
him.
here.
Fair catch, just shy of the
Bearing
40.
down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Trading punts, San Francisco is in better field position.
The Ravens with a 4-man front. The 49ers use motion.
3 by 1.
Looking
Pitch.
to turn it upfield.
Cut back.
Stops him at the 39.
Nowhere to go and cut down. 2nd and 10 with no gain. 3 by 1.
Barlow gets the carry. Lewis brings him down at the 40. Not much through the middle.
Now, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
And Ray Lewis doing what he does best, controlling the middle of the field. And yet, strategically, is this not the best thing to do, to go out with this many wide receivers and try to take Lewis off the field like they've done right here? They have Sharper and they have Ballaware, but they do not have Lewis on the field.
Garcia steps back. Passes left. And he dropped it. He was under intense pressure.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Pretty good pass. I believe they said that Stokes dropped it, and San Francisco will trade punts again.
Bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated
And caught the ball.
The Ravens up by 3. It's a miss. Winborn calls it.
Jamie Winborn, born to win.
This guy's going to start racking up some positive yardage.
Knocks down the league MVP for a loss of 3.
The Ravens
2 by 2
using
single
motion.
back, switching to a 3 by 1 set.
Quick drop. Passes right. Sharp with the reception.
completed. Not much to show for it. Just got the 3 yards back and a popped in the air with a chance. It is a fumble and it is a defense recovery. Is this going to stand? This is a huge turnover. This is a huge turnover. Look at the push. Look at the free rusher. The ball goes backwards. It hits the ground, which is what makes it a fumble instead of an incomplete pass. And it looks like just jumping on it, Bryant Young is able to scoop it up.
The ball carrier has to make sure that he wraps the ball up better when he sees contact coming.
But I think there wasn't a clean recovery. Like, it's almost like Young fumbled it, and then he fumbled it, and then someone else recovered. I think that's what's happening is Bryant Young had the football. That's why he's shaking his head instead of celebrating. And another player, looks like Andre Carter is the one that picks it up. So they're playing the animation of Young upset at himself for quote-unquote fumbling the fumble. And Carter got it. The game goes with that animation, but let's go! Turnover! Both teams with turnovers.
They need to get the playoff quickly.
That's why it said 2 turnovers for the Ravens, right? Because I bet you Bryant Young picked it up, then he fumbled, the Ravens recovered it, then they fumbled again. That has to be why.
Garcia hands it off. Barlow looking for...
Barlow unable to punch it in with a clean hit. 2nd and goal.
Drops back to throw. Garcia lets it fly.
Incomplete shot to the back of the end zone. Garcia 4 for 6. 3rd and goal. Punch this in. Short yardage.
McAllister.
Oh my goodness. What great defense by the Baltimore Ravens to hold the 49ers to nothing on 3 plays. You try to tie it? I guess they do. This defense is for real.
As the offense gets closer to the goal line, the defense can bring the kitchen sink to stop the run or rush the passer.
Best kicker in the NFL, Mr. Automatic, Elam.
The kick is good.
And that's going to tie our ball game. It's going to be returned. Fumble! But the defense is unable to get it back. That was going to be huge. The Ravens are able to fall back on their own mistake.
Only one man back.
Hand off left side, just grinding it out.
Takedown at the 29.
Solid run there. Run for no gain there, but let's see it set up. Sometimes they just snap it faster than other times.
Gerback down to the center. Lewis gets the carry.
Yeah, Schulter's the safety. 3rd and 7, 2, 1. There you go. There's the gun.
At the end of the first quarter, it's all squared. Baltimore 3, San Francisco 3.
Thank you for being with us in this entire first quarter. A recap to those just joining us. San Francisco had a fantastic completion to Owens and then turned it over on the very next play on a play action strip sack. The Ravens ended up with a field goal for that. The teams traded a series of punts, and then the blitz got in, knocked the ball backwards, like was not allowed to go forwards, and the Ravens had a fumble near the goal line. The defense held the 49ers to no gain, an incomplete pass, no gain, and the tying field goal. The Ravens have the ball here to start the second quarter. Third and 7 is the situation. Single back, 2 by 2. Popped as he throws, and the ball is popped as well. Young breaks through 2 blockers.
Even I saw that he was covered.
Young, playing like the elite defensive lineman that he is, forces the 4th down. The punt to trap, which is cleaned up. San Francisco
Ball on
takes
their own
over.
24. Barlow gets the catch.
That's going nowhere. Loss of a yard.
Number 85, the man in motion.
Changing the strength of the offense.
He gets the carry.
With the pulling guard, bouncing it.
Prairie makes the stop at the 25. Barlow keeps it on the ground.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
With the lack of strength at defensive tackle, you'd think they try to run the ball up the gut a little bit more, but with Ray Lewis in the middle, it's just a no-go. 3rd and 9.
Garcia under the center. Back to pass. Pass is left.
A nice completion. He dropped it. It was in his hands. And San Francisco will continue to exchange punts. And after a fair catch, the Ravens will take over on about the 33.
Here's the blitz with the carry.
Shifty move to get to the edge.
Johnson stops him at the 49. Jamal Lewis is a strong inside runner.
Yeah, he could really hit the hole that the offensive line formed, then push any would-be tacklers back for extra yards.
And he just pops Bronson as he falls
First and
forward.
10.
3-by-1, single back, handoff weak side, up the middle, just runs through the shoulder tackle, bounces off another.
The 30. Lewis can really bang the ball to the inside.
Oh yeah, he's big, and he could really lay a hurting on you when he comes through the hole.
The defense was coming up big earlier in the game, but they've just let up 2 large runs by Lewis. Washington was the last one to hit him and was able to bring him down
First and
finally.
10. The Ravens use motion. He hands it off. Winborn makes the stop.
Jamie Winborn, born to
This
win.
is over-effective. Running consistently with your big guys will tire out the defense because they're always taking hits and getting banged up.
Drags the runner down after a gain of 3, 2nd and 7, trying to quiet the crowd in the
Ravens
Super
line
Bowl.
up with 3 wide
Play action.
Play action fake with the throw. Number 44 catches a bullet for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes for first downs.
Bryant Young applying the pressure, applying the heat, and a good completion on play action. Gerback leading this offense. Jumbo formation.
Play action fake with the throw. Caught. Washington with the takedown at the 14. The receiver showed excellent body control bringing that pass in.
That was a great catch. Maybe the quarterback should go to him more often.
And of course, Washington with another clean tackle. Play action from the jumbo formation is a good call. Definitely when you're going to
Ball on the
bite.
14-yard line.
And with the production that Jamal Lewis has had in being a league MVP, but he wasn't the one on the field.
We'll
It's
see what they do
44.
inside the red zone.
2nd and
here.
6 after the 4-yard completion.
44 with the carry.
There's a flag for something.
With the takedown at the 11.
Offsides. This is something that happens when defenders start calling out signals. Probably not on the screen. You see the same thing that 51 is doing, calling out signals. Sometimes off screen here, we see Winborn here, but sometimes Peterson might be here doing that, and his finger points over the line of scrimmage, which does count as an offsides in this game. That's something that did happen a lot. 2nd and 1 as they accept the
Fifth play of
penalty.
this drive. Here's the blitz. Throws right. He catches it, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Nice pass, nice completion, but as I said, couldn't drag the toes. What would have been a touchdown. 3rd and 1.
9-yard line.
Passing play, draw play.
Breaks the play up in the backfield. Number 44 was dropped before he could get past the line.
Yeah, you can't run without good blocking.
Yeah, I say a draw play because it looked like the offensive line was literally going backwards on that play, which is what a draw is. And
They
that
stopped them.
holds
You talk
the
about
Ravens to
production in
3.
the red zone, and here it was. The defense had all the production.
I love that audio. Obviously, he kicks it through. Obviously, they take the lead. 26, getting work
Much
done.
offense so far.
Now, game is going, it'll probably be the defense that wins this one by forcing a turnover or bad field position or just plain wearing out the offense.
That is foreshadowing.
First and 10.
5:37 left in the half. Game 6-3 Ravens lead.
Back to throw. Sylvester with the tackle at the 30. The quarterback just showed a lightning release.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
Nice completion for nothing as the defensive lineman just levels Owens. No gain.
9 yards to go on the run.
Beasley loves that spin move, and it works.
33. He tried to get to the corner.
Yeah, he tried to stretch it outside, but the defense was quick to react to the play, and even quicker to move off their blocks and get in position to cover the hole.
Back. Scrambling with the pass.
Ooh, nice completion out to the tight end. Let's watch the whole thing set up. I was trying to wait for the commentary to die down. We got strong eye right there. Is that pass? We just saw it. And he launches it out there to the rookie. What a nice pitch and catch. Ball past midfield. 4 minutes and counting in the half. Garcia has been hitting his targets. The first real offense they've had in weeks.
This guy's going to be in the All-Madden team.
Solid little completion out to Beasley. Beasley getting more and more involved in the team's plans.
He stops his block. 3D on 2.
Second and 9. Just under 4 to play.
Garcia gets set. Looking to throw it.
And getting sacked big time. Pumping, and not just throwing the ball away.
Garcia gets
Hits the back of his drop. A guy gets completely run over across the offensive line. That's the time to get rid of it. And he doesn't. Losing huge yardage on 3rd and 18. His offensive lineman getting dumped.
out over to the left.
Tries to deliver it to Stokes.
He had to get rid of the ball in a hurry.
And that's incredible coverage by McAllister's. Should have Stokes locked down all day with his 96 overall. Talented corner. Stanley will punt. It's a fair catch. But it is not caught. It is Pat Tillman, rest in peace, who downs it
With a man
in
motion.
good field position for the Niners defense.
Hands it off through the middle. Plummer stops him at the 11.
A good mix of run plays and pass plays is important. It helps you keep the other team honest out there.
2nd and 5 with the lead. Ace formation,
The
single
Ravens
back.
by a field goal. Drops back to throw with the throw.
Ooh, tipped away with a chance at the interception. That could have been a pick six if he could have just kept his hands on the football. 3rd and 5. Zach Bronson climbing up.
With the throw. The pass is complete. A quick decision by the quarterback on that one.
I wanted to say creeping up and climbing up, and I just couldn't get the word out of my mouth.
Looking to throw. With the throw. The pass
Solid
is complete.
completion. Moves the chains. Keeps the drive alive. Approaching the 2-minute warning. Ball is caught in space, and that should take us to 2 minutes.
With the pass. Slap.
Okay, I thought they were going to have some presentation for the 2-minute warning. We know it looks like this is going to be a pass completion here. 2nd and 6. A little play action to throw it. And he does have it. Taylor, the team's leading receiver. The clock is ticking. 2nd and 6. And we've got ourselves a sack situation. The timing on these arrows, I wish there was like a 5-second and 10-second jump ahead.
Ball on their own 26.
Bryant Young gets there, and we definitely want to look more at it, and they're going to have the auto instant replay. A clutch sack in a crucial situation. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 pass rushers coming at the quarterback here. Bryant Young spins off. Everyone else is occupied trying to pick something up. We've got like a cut down, and just Bryant Young finishing up.
Young showed great speed when getting that sack.
Yeah, and he used his quickness to get past the line and drag down the quarterback for the sack.
That is huge. The clock is ticking. No, a timeout was called, possibly by
He
San
did the right
Francisco.
thing.
And there
On
was
their own 35.
the fair catch. As I said, to do the right thing. Ball close to the 35. 3-by-1 set.
Garcia back to throw. Out over to the left.
Fumble by the Niners.
Nice recovery.
Defense recovers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have to watch it again.
Garcia.
We see the push, we see them fighting, we see 91, and we see 90 both just collapsing. Despite the fact that our right tackle is 99 strength and like 96 plus and pass protection.
Man in motion.
Like, that's why we drafted him first overall in our first draft there. And yet he still gets blown up. That is ridiculous against a low-rated defensive end. There is no excuse for that whatsoever, to get blown up like that, especially with his ratings. Oh, it's just ripped my heart out. This is the Super Bowl, people. This is the Super Bowl, and you do that.
He's looking to throw. Gerback
With the pressure, and he's able to get a completion.
the 30.
They called a screen, which is why a lot of that was the pressure there.
We're at the 1 minute mark.
Timeout called with 1 minute to play. Ravens with a 3-point lead.
Gerback drops back to throw. Out over to the left.
Bounced off the hands.
Intended receiver.
If Burt can't catch it next time, he might try to throw to Ernie. 3rd and
Ball on the
8.
30-yard line. Play action fake. Gerback
Pressure doesn't matter. Completion. Bryant Young, I think, was the one in his face.
You know, he did a nice job of putting that pass where only his receiver could make that catch.
Some clutch play by the Ravens, who show the experience that they have gathered going to all these Super Bowls. Niners defense back to the wall. Can they hold them to a field goal, or they give up the score? Hand off,
through the middle.
and not an easy walk-in. Lewis earns it.
Down there, John.
It sure was.
Minus 1 yard rushing as a team.
The back just slammed right in there and got past the goal line.
Minus 1 team yard rushing. Congratulations, Jamal Lewis. They get the extra point. They take the 10-point
The
lead
49ers take over up to 23.
with time running out, and the Ravens will get the
First
ball in
and
the
10.
second half. Oh, this Super Bowl is not looking good for our 49ers. Just outmatched.
Garcia drops back. Throws left. Caught.
Good catch.
With the take.
Does it really matter? Timeout is called.
The 49ers line up with 3 wide receivers.
You've got to score
Man
quickly because
motion.
time is running out. You can't just milk the clock here.
Garcia.
You got to get chunk plays.
Pass is right. Owens was the intended receiver.
Wing right X46 on 2.
37 seconds left in the half.
Ball on their own 34. The receiver in motion.
Jump offsides, 5-yard penalty. Rinky-dink penalty, but sets up a new play call.
Garcia fires it out over the middle.
Swatted.
That one down.
Peter Ballaware.
Would have been nice, but a great play either way.
He says, "Not in my house." And the crowd
On their own
agrees.
39.
34 seconds to play in the half. 3rd and 5.
Only one man back. The 49ers use motion. They're blitzing.
Gets it out to that tight end,
With the reception.
but they'll just milk this clock here. There's no reason to even kick this ball away. And they probably won't here. We're going to halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score Baltimore 13, San Francisco 3.
So, thank you for joining us. If you've just joined us here in the second half, here is the general recap. The 49ers start with the football, get a good pass completion to Owens, and then turn it over on a play-action strip sack. The Ravens are able to march down the field but are held to a field goal. San Francisco and the Ravens proceed to exchange punts. And then, after like 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever punts, finally the 49ers defense comes up with a strip sack of Elvis Grbac. And in a scramble for the football, the Niners are able to take over. And they are held yardless from inside the 1-yard line, goal to go. No yard run, incomplete pass, no yard run, field goal to tie it. After trading more punts, San Francisco, they then get strip sacked as our right tackle, who was our number 1 draft selection 2 years ago with 99 strength and like 96 or whatever pass block, got completely run over and allowed Garcia to get blown up. The Ravens took advantage of it, got down the field, and found their way in the end zone with a great pass to number 89 and a good run, Jamal Lewis, in the end zone. Then time began to expire, and the Niners are going to have to kick this thing off. And let's get this halftime report from Leslie Visser.
Leslie Visser with the halftime report.
Pat, I spoke to Coach Billick at halftime. He told me that he wanted to put his opponent away so they could get some of their backups in and keep everybody fresh and healthy for next week. He also mentioned that he feels that...
Oh, next week, Leslie, right. Yeah, the week after the Super Bowl. Yes, so helpful. Thank you, Leslie.
Displayed by a few of the key players was an unexpected move. We'll have to see what they can put together in the second half, Pat.
Thanks for your report, Leslie. That was a great effort on that pass, John. Let's take a look at the replay to see how this play developed.
Yeah, you can tell by watching this one that they've been practicing that play quite a bit.
When you got the league MVP, you can get away with calling play actions.
Grbac with a man in motion.
Going from ace to double wing right.
He's looking to throw. With the throw.
Launching it down the left side
Stops him at the 31.
with a fantastic dime of a throw. A spot throw. Grbac just playing incredible. And now they're going to the replay?
The big pass play they needed.
Yeah, now they're showing the replay.
Individual effort by the
What a
quarterback.
dot.
Look how fast he releases the ball after he made his decision where he wanted to go with it.
They're in field goal range. Here's the blitz.
Good tackle.
Hauls him down.
Winborn, born to win.
Stay there.
Yeah, you talk
Doing
about
what he
patience,
can to
not
help his
pursuing.
team.
That's what you see there. The defense did not let that play develop.
3rd and
The
14.
49ers with a 3-man front. Grbac with a man in motion. Steps back. Throws right. Pass is complete. Valentine brings him down at the 31.
Saw a little completion in
Really
space.
bears down on 3rd down.
3rd and 10. Our defense are no slouches.
Man in motion. He's looking to throw. Young hauls him down.
Let's go! Oh, no. Look, never root for injury. When I say let's go, I was just happy there was a sack. Never root for injury. Grbac seems to have injured his hand on the play. Take a knee. Redmond in at quarterback.
And here comes the kicking unit.
Happy with the pressure. Happy with the sack. Never root for injury. Long field goal try. The 10-point lead trying to extend it to 13.
Dover kicks the long try. The kick sails true. It's good. That score gives him a nice cushion.
We might get an injury update. Trap with the kick return.
Told me that it is a slight injury to the hand, but they expect to have him.
Okay, here's Leslie Visser with an injury report update.
Leslie, have you heard anything down there?
The trainers told me that it is a slight injury to the hand, but they expect to have him back soon, Pat.
Thanks,
Okay.
Leslie. That's good news.
And with these guys in this kind of shape, they'll be able to bounce back quickly.
Number 85, the intended target. The pass was underthrown.
Yeah, he threw it where the receiver used to be, not where he was going.
Well, lots of pressure, incomplete. Gerback might come in for the fourth quarter towards the end of the game. We'll find out.
The 49ers using motion.
Pitch. Good blocking. Has the edge. Breaks a tackle.
The tackle at the 48. Wow, what a nice run.
And you love to see this kind of explosiveness in the second half. A run like that could mean the defense is tired.
Let's see how he was able to break free of the tackle on this play.
This is why you need to keep your eye on what's happening when the ref blow the whistle. The defender thought that they had him, then all of a sudden, he wasn't there.
Solid run. Solid momentum. Ball near midfield. Down by 2 scores. Down 13.
Barlow, the lone setback.
Ace formation. Toss right.
Puts on the two.
Runs him over.
With the takedown at the 48.
A consistent running game will make the play-action pass more effective.
Running with authority, but just not enough. 3 yards. Ball
7
past
yards to
midfield
go.
now. And as Pat said, 7 yards to go. Strong eye right.
With the pass.
Little dump off. Lunges forward. Sets up 3rd and 1. Love this camera angle.
The man in motion.
Love this battle. Tight end going to double wing right. Handoff right. First down. Solid. Broken tackle. Fighting. Falling forward. Moving the chains. Putting an offense together. This is what San Francisco needs to make this a football game again, as they have not had very much. Just a few plays here and there. Toss right. Ball aware sniffs that out. Says enough of that. Sugar, honey, and iced tea.
27 on 2.
3-by-1 to the boundary. Handoff weak side.
With the juke. Sylvester.
Surrounded and trapped, still falls forward. Score remains the same. It's 3rd and 8. I formation. Tight end right.
Back to throw. Throws right. The intended target.
Incomplete, but they're calling a pass interference, an unnecessary pass interference, as that wasn't going to be a catchable ball. That's going to give them a new set of downs. And what otherwise could have and should have been a big-time stop.
Garcia
4:50 to play in the
gets set.
quarter.
They may have taken too much time in the huddle.
Handoff up the middle, grinding it out. That's what we want. Bouncing off the left side. Trap the rookie in the end zone. Let's go.
Right for the end zone.
Let's go, Niners.
Guy just found a crack in the defense, and he charged right into the end zone.
How about that? Exactly what we wanted. Pound the rock in the middle. Attack those defensive tackles at the point of attack. Let's look at this big-time run. The center, the guards, the push, the gap, the hole right through the middle, squeezing through. Jamie Sharper over, pursuing. Trapp just diving under the tacklers and just escapes out the backfield with his speed. What a run! Let's go! With the extra point, down 6. The Niners are finding some life.
Made this one interesting.
You can feel the momentum shifting.
Number 21 with a 21-yard run. John is right. You can feel the momentum shift. You don't pray for injury. You pray that the man can get healthy soon. But you know that with a backup quarterback, things are going to be tougher for the Ravens.
The Ravens start the drive from the 24.
Redmond still in the game. Shannon Sharp, the tight end to the right with this I formation. Toss to the right.
Gets the toss.
Leaning on the running back.
Down at the 29.
A running game doesn't always have to pick up huge yardage. When it's consistent and effective, it allows you to control the tempo of the game.
And this is why our Pro Bowl player Washington is on the team, making those tackles against the league MVP.
Ball on their own 29.
Sure, he got 5 yards, but he didn't break off a big one.
Redmond
Same formation, but now throwing.
with the pass. Fisk makes the stop at the 37.
And Redmond still firing darts as he is in, replacing for Gerback. Moving the chains. Redmond leading this offense.
Redmond gets set.
Same formation, tight into the right I formation. Handoff weak side.
Smith stops the play in the backfield. Lewis was dropped before he could get past the line.
Yeah, you can't run without good blocking.
Rate the linebackers however you want. The name of the game is for them to make tackles. Just over 3 minutes to play in the quarter. With a 6-point lead, a draw play.
Puts on the juke. Washington stops him.
Washington
at the 42.
coming up
Winning to the
clutch.
running game will add effectiveness to your passing attack. When the defense is looking pass, you run. When the defense is looking run, you go downfield.
Gotta be happy with that free agent acquisition. Washington playing his heart out. Each year, 2 years in a row, looking for that ring.
The
A
motion
true
man.
leader on this defense.
Drops back to throw. With the throw. Burton with the reception. Washington pulls him down at the 47.
Burt decides to catch a pass this time, and it is for a first down. Ravens offense just chewing up yards methodically, moving the ball down the field. Draw play again.
Young
Collisions.
the 47. Runs up the middle, but he can't find a hole.
The defense filled all those gaps, and the runner had nowhere to go.
Absolutely clogged and shut down. No gain.
Redmond with a man in motion. Play action.
Play action.
Throw. Caught.
Easy completion and breaking away.
Pulls him down at the 24. Redmond delivers a perfect pass.
He hit the receiver right in stride, allowing him to keep on running and pick up extra yardage.
Elvis Gerback out of the game, and Redmond just filling in his shoes, picking apart the defense where the quarterback left off. Look, congrats, Ravens. You've got yourself a backup quarterback that can fill in just as well. Oof.
Back to throw. With the pass. Gash the intended receiver.
I blame that on the running back.
To his man.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
He had the chance, he just didn't have the hand-eye coordination to bring that in. 2nd and 10. Good
The
ball
receiver
placement
goes in
generally.
motion.
I formation, but no tight end. Play action.
Not exactly what he intended to do there.
Yeah, a few more like that, and this guy's confidence is going to be shot.
A little bit of a drop, a little bit of hand in the way. Plummer did the best he could. Going for the end zone shot just wasn't enough. Up by 6, 3rd and 10, and field goal range to extend it to 9.
Ball on the 24-yard line. He's looking to throw. Goes to the middle.
Over the middle and missed the interception.
Tries to thread the needle there.
Yeah, that guy trusted his arm. He thought he could rifle it in there.
That would have been clutch by the defense to come up with that one. You understand why he's trying to force it to Shannon Sharp. But that safety combo needs to come away with something. Stover, 3 of 3 today, looking to go 4 of 4. Extend the 6-point lead up to 9.
The kick is up. The field goal is good. The Ravens made it a 2-score game.
19-10. And the Niners have to face this Ravens defense.
San Francisco needs 2 scores to make this a contest.
Attention fans. Eagle FC 33 court on rush.
I do not have a mute button, so please excuse me as I cough and as I sneeze. I do my best to put the mic away from my face.
Garcia sets up. The 49ers using
30 seconds left in the quarter.
hurry if he wants to get this play off in time.
Handoff right, up the gut, bounces off a tackler.
The takedown at the 28. These guys still think they have time to establish the run.
Passing in this situation seems like it would have been a better idea.
A balanced attack is essential. You can't go one-dimensional. It's a 9-point game. You have a chance to score a touchdown and get a late field goal if your defense can hold. This should be the end of the quarter. We don't have any reason to run a play here. We do anyway, and it is caught to the rookie.
Ford makes the stop at the 32. Nice throw by Garcia on that play.
Yeah, he put that pass where only his receiver had a chance to catch it.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Baltimore Ravens ahead of the San Francisco 49ers. 19-10.
So if you're just joining us for the fourth quarter, I welcome you. I strongly suggest you watch the entire game. It has been an epic battle. The 49ers are down by 9. There have been turnovers. There have been big plays on both sides. And San Francisco is looking for the chance to cut this deficit. That pass at the end of the third was good enough to move the chains to the rookie tight end.
Ball on their own 32. Owen, the motion man, has his left. Number 89, the intended.
Way overthrown.
Garcia overthrows that pass.
Yeah, that one had too much mustard on it. Either that or he released it at the wrong point.
2nd and 10.
Ball on their
Down
own
9.
32. He's looking to throw. Pass is left.
Stepping up in the pocket, completes it to Owens over the middle. Let's go.
Yeah, that
Let's
guy's why
go.
He's one of the best receivers in football right now.
This is exactly what you need. After a touchdown drive, you need another one. Looking to Stokes.
The intended receiver. He's
Swatted away. McAllister is an elite corner. McAllister will not let Stokes do what he's been doing to teams for much of the season. Despite their ratings, Stokes is in the Pro
Second
Bowl,
and 10.
and Owens is not. 2nd and 10, just under 10:30. Far formation, tight into the right. Sacked!
Pushes the quarterback and hauls him down.
What was intended to be a quick throw did not have anyone to get the ball to. Losing yards. 3rd and 13. Passing situation. 2 by 2. All wide receivers in the middle of the pocket. Gets the ball out. And there's defensive pass interference. That's going to keep the drive alive. Owens dropped another pass trying to one-hand the football.
Pass interference, number 23. Defense.
Despite the 20 out of 20 quarterback accuracy slider and the 15 out of 20 wide receiver catch slider, 96 catch Owens is still just trying to one-hand drop these balls. The drive is kept alive by a bogus defensive pass interference call. And he gets sacked again. They are just beating up on this right tackle. What is the problem with this right tackle who's just getting completely crushed out there? 2nd and 14. Launching it. Owens one-handing it and getting it knocked out of his hands. Incomplete. All these one-handed attempts. Owens, get 2 hands on the football, sir. 3rd and 14. The last 3rd and long situation was saved by defensive pass interference. What does San Francisco have here? Back to throw. Pressured. Ball loose. And swatted away. Elam asked to cut this lead from 9 to 6. And that's going to be enough to cut the deficit. The Ravens forced to return this kick. Tackled around the 26-yard line. This is where they're going to take over. 1st and 10. 9 minutes to play. And the lead. Tossed to the right. Met in the backfield. It's not enough. Second defender comes away with the clean tackle for a loss of 2 on the play.
Redmond.
Staying in the 3-4 defense, changing the strength of the offensive formation. Redmond leading his team, handing it off to the new strength up the middle, and it's also cut down. 4-yard gain, but we have 3rd and 8. I formation, jumbo set, running it, just milking the clock. And Webster comes up with the big tackle, and the Ravens decide to punt as they just grind it out and grind the clock. Garcia takes over, hands it off to the right. We've got some space. Barlow refusing to be tackled. Picks up solid yards. 6 on the ground. Clock is ticking. Garcia looking to throw. Just checks it out to the tight end. Picks up a couple yards at best. Yes, setting up 3rd and 2. We've got ace formation, weak side run, and Barlow's able to get around the corner and break a tackle, pushing forward.
Has great speed.
6 on 2.
Ball on their own 47.
Needing 6 points or more, a touchdown to take the 1-point lead. The 49ers have been putting play after play together on this drive. A little launch over the middle and another one-handed attempt. Try to put 2 hands on the football. What is wrong with you? 2 hands on the football. Stop it with this one-handed catch nonsense. Strong right, Barlow's out, trap is in, Garcia to throw, looking. Firing to the right, has a completion to Stokes. Stokes cannot do anything against the left cornerback, but against the right corner. Starks brings him down after the catch, but McAllister has been shutting him down. So he's getting some work done on the opposite side of the field. I guess I said left and right corner backwards because that's how they're labeled on, from my perspective, on offense, but not on defense. Back to throw. Another completion, this one to the tight end again, who drags the man through and falls forward. The rookie tight end is coming up clutch. How good does it feel to have our rookie tight end, our rookie running back, our offensive line, multiple players making contributions to our team. Ace formation, handing it off to the rookie, breaking a tackle, getting brought down after 3 yards. Handing it off back up the middle and absolutely plowed for a loss. Garcia throwing left side! He's got Owens one-handed! Finally, Owens makes a catch. Stop with the one-handed, but thank you with that catch. Oh my goodness, what a toss. I want to see that again. 3rd and 9. Single back, 2x2 formation. Garcia hits the back foot and just beats McAllister in ways that Stokes just couldn't. Now they're going to show the replay.
Between the quarterback and his receiver. Watch a guy just run to a spot, and the ball is delivered right on time.
Down by 6 and putting offense together on their 2nd drive in a row. The last one resulted in points, and this one is looking good as well. Back to throw again, and he's got it! He's got it! Madison with the touchdown, tying the football game in the Super Bowl. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? First-year rookie, 2nd year in the league. Madison with like 47 catch comes up with it when other players were dropping passes. Clutch touchdown to tie the game. Elam to take the 1-point lead. What a drive, what a series of back-to-back drives, what a series of passes and catches to the tight end, distributing the ball to both tight ends, to Stokes, to Owens, all over the field. Under 4 minutes to play. And that's going to do it. That's going to take the 1-point lead. 8-yard pass to Madison. 69 nice yards on 10 plays.
Elam gets it off. He takes a knee.
We have ourselves a 1-point game in the Super Bowl. If you're joining us now, you just missed back-to-back epic drives by the San Francisco 49ers offense to make this a ball game. 14 uncontested points, 20-19
Ball on
lead.
their own 20.
Strong eye right, sharp to the right, handoff to the right. Valentine knifes in there. 49ers 50 plays, Ravens 47 plays. Almost the exact same number of yards. The game separated by 1 point. An epic battle between two very talented teams.
Second and 9.
Ball on the 20.
Three-man front. This
Pitch right.
Lewis gets the toss.
Lewis gets to the edge, but he's unable to get any more.
And now that brings up a passing situation. When you're down like this, you need that first down.
Defense is doing everything they can to contain the league MVP, who has had some solid runs, but also some runs for a loss.
About 2 to go.
Down by 1, the pressure is on the Ravens offense to produce now. Jumbo formation, handoff right side. Clogged and brought down before the sticks. Ravens are going to punt. San Francisco will have the ball and the lead in the fourth quarter.
Down on him there.
This is the chance to close out the Super Bowl, to take a lead. Can San Francisco score for a third time in a row and put a dagger in the heart of the Ravens? The safety creeps up into the box, and he just knifes in uncontested. A huge loss, unaccounted for. How can you dial that up as an offense? And that reaches the 2-minute warning. The 49ers up 20-19, losing 2 yards on the previous play. Jumbo formation, 1 wide receiver, handing it off to the right. Completely blown up by Starks. Timeout Ravens. 3rd and 11. San Francisco looking to milk the clock inside the 2-minute warning. What a battle here. Fullback handoff and hits him so hard the helmet comes off. Fourth down, timeout called. San Francisco, Stanley lining up to punt. Ravens should have 1 timeout in their pocket, only down by 1. Need a field goal to take the lead and win this in a walk-off.
Defense bearing down on him there.
The pressure is on. My heart is beating. If you can't get up for this game, what can you get up for? Ravens quarterback Elvis Grbac out for the game with a hand injury earlier, but Redmond playing a solid game so far. Strong eye right. Looking to throw. Under some pressure. Slides around the pocket. Got the completion to the left side to Taylor. 2nd and inches. Hurry up offense. The time is ticking with 1 timeout in their pocket. Official spots the ball and they decide to spike it instead of running a play. I paused the game just to show you. 20-19, 134, 1 timeout left with the Ravens. 3rd and inches. 4 down territory. This is the Super Bowl.
3rd and inches.
Redmond 7 of 10, taking over, playing well. 1 touchdown, no interceptions.
Yeah, and you can't
Shotgun.
win if you can't convert 3rd down.
He's looking to throw.
Completion past the first down marker.
Winborn pulls him down at the 40.
Shannon Sharp, the legend.
Sharp came up with a nice catch there.
This guy's won the big one several times in his career, and he's showing you why today.
Spiking the ball, keeping that timeout in their pocket. 1:18 to play.
And we go back to the game.
Pausing the video game just to show you the situation. Oh, my heart is beating in my chest. They only need a field goal. They don't have to get all the way into the end zone. Inside the 49ers 40, they're like 20 yards away for a long Stover kick, but that's all they need to win this thing. Out to the right side, it's caught! No! No! With the backup quarterback coming up clutch. That is going to lose the game for the Niners.
A little over a minute.
We just run this clock out and ask Stover to boot it in.
Foul on the 34-yard line.
Spiking it? What are you doing spiking the football? Just let it run.
Back to the game.
Hand it off to the MVP, grind it out, and ask Stover to win the game. It's a 1-point game. What are they thinking? This should be GG, game over, shake hands, confetti Ravens. What a clutch pass.
Redmond.
What? Intercepted! Oh my God! Winborn! Born to win, baby! Born to win! What have I told you? Oh my God! I'm talking over the commentary. What? What? Winborn, born to win. Let's listen to what John has to say. What are you doing throwing the football?
Back to throw. Picked off. Winborn shows some great body control to come up with that grab.
And catching a tip pass is usually just a matter of being in the right place at the right time and not panicking when you realize that a gift is about to drop in your hands.
Oh my gosh! What are you thinking, Ravens AI? What was that? That's game! That is ball game! Kneel it out! What were you thinking? Oh my goodness, you had the game in the bag with Stover as your kicker. The timeout, but it doesn't matter. The Niners have 2 more downs. That's it. Super Bowl champions, baby. Don't do what the Ravens did, and you've got the trophy. Kneel down, teabag position. Oh my goodness. A month and a half of recording videos. 3 seasons. And San Francisco is gonna win the frickin' Super Bowl. Let's go.
Passing situation here. Using motion.
What are you doing? Just kneel it. Just kneel it. Why are you not in kneel formation? Are you gonna do the same thing as the Ravens? Hand up. Don't fumble this. Oh my God. Why didn't you just kneel? Jamie Sharper, player of the game. No, Winborn is player of the game. Winborn, born to win. I told you. Wow.
Stanley will punt it away. That's all she wrote. The final score is San Francisco 20, Baltimore 19. For EA Sports, this is Pat Summerall and John Madden telling you good night.
That's it. That is the Super Bowl celebration. Nothing. Just like any other exhibition game. Whew. What a journey. And while it's not officially the end of our franchise mode, I would like to continue building, seeing if we can win some more, seeing how we can develop our team. What a journey it's been. Playoffs one and done. Playoffs one and done. And then a tough road where the defense carries the team. Our 49ers are Super Bowl champions. And it reminds me of a joke that you can apply to any team that you're a fan of that are not regular champions. What does a 49ers fan do after watching his team win the Super Bowl? Turns off his PlayStation.